Hello, it's Dominic from Paphos Life, and this is part 2 of our walk around Old Paphos. Starting up with the bus stop rather, for Old Town, and all the market is over there. And we're gonna stay this side of the, well, I say this side. This is, if you like, the main road that goes through Old Town, but it goes in a loop, and we're going to stay mainly on that side over there rather than where the coffee shop is over there for this one. And we'll be heading back to the mosque for the end of this one, and we'll be heading back to where we started from at the first film. It's another sunny day, not much of a surprise. Won't cross the road without getting run over. Now, down here there's an old Ottoman baths. And if you can get one of the guided tours that they do through Old Paphos, and they're free, so I think they're every Thursday, but you'd have to check the tourist board for that, and they only run at certain times of the year as well. But anyway, I believe they let you go inside because normally it's locked. To be honest, there's not a lot to see in there, but if you're a completist, and there's another lift. And if you're new to our film and our website, you may wonder why I keep mentioning the lift. It's because for years they didn't work. Right, and when I said I'm keeping this side of the main road, I meant this side, and there's the main road over there. I know it's difficult without hand gestures, but we're walking back into the pedestrianised area again now. And they've been renovating the area for a good few years now. There's still bits going on here and there. But this place up here, for instance, this area, was a building site last time I was here. And now it's become a nice bar of some description. I can't remember what it was called. Something to do with jam here. Rum and jam, there you go. And to appreciate this place, you really need to be here at night time. There's one of the cementography murals. Trying to remember which one that was depicting. I think that might have been showing when the Queen found out that the King was having an affair. Right, back up here is the green living wall, which we saw in the first part. So we're going to go, actually I'll pan round this way. So you can get more. Now these trees were only planted a few years ago, and they were little saplings, but now they're beautiful and they provide lots of much needed shade. Like down there, if you cross the road, you'll end up in Kennedy Square. I'm not going to go there today though. I'll just mention this place briefly. If you're in the area and you want something nice, quick and cheap, the souvlaki they do there is delicious. We're going up here. Now this place used to have lots of baskets and lanterns going from one side of the alley to the other, but obviously the growing trees have prevented that. And this is an authentic Cypriot restaurant here, Leona. Comes highly recommended. But yes, I mean, they obviously can't have the lanterns here, but any other alleyway that hasn't got these trees, if you want to become a tourist attraction, just whack some lanterns across, because it looked amazing. Don't do umbrellas though, that's already been done. Right, I want to go left here, but I'm going to have a quick diversion to the right, just to show you these two lorries. It's not really what I want to show you, but they're in the way. But we'll see if we can still see the mural I want to show you. It's not this one here. Oh, something smells good. Now let's turn around. There we go. It's all an advert for Chernobyl Bar. And if you wonder where Chernobyl Bar is, it's just here. Now, when you first look at that sign, you may think it's all tatty and worn out, but if you look at it carefully, all that rust is painted on. Right, let's go back up towards Ibrahim's Khan, Cosmos Gallery. Give that little plug. Oh, I should say it's about 9:30 on what day is this today? Friday morning, before it gets too busy. We'll be over there in a short while. Right, there's a new child's play area here, and there used to be a lovely statue here as well, but it got nicked, and there's a bit of a scandal at the time. Don't know what the plans are to replace it or not, but hopefully it will be here soon enough. Down there's the square we saw in part one, and the mosque is behind it, but we're going to go into Ibrahim's Khan now. I don't know if you can see him on because of the lighting, but they got some pictures up here of what the place used to look like. And these are them actually repairing it. And now I'll show you what it's like now. Oh, these are that what's the word? Oh, sorry, art piece. On the wall there is there are loads of wind catchers, and they were done by a group called Piece to Piece, and they're like intercommunal women who get together and strive for peace in Cyprus through their art, and you can't say further than that. This is Ibrahim's Khan. That was the place that you just saw those pictures of. Some nice ice cream here, but not today. The table of unification. Just have a pan round here. It's restaurants and artisan shops, but there's also an outdoor theatre here which gets used. And I'll just quickly show you that. Excuse the lighting. Okay, at the end I'll just pan round so you can see it from the other side. And that place is normally full of seating when the theatre's on. And here's Sharon Taylor's art shop and studio. You can get your mosaics. And there's the other side. So compared to the pictures you saw previously, if they came out, quite different, isn't it? But it's not just there. I mean, just look at this. This area is being transformed completely. That's where we were a while ago. And up there. Let's switch hands briefly. Excuse me. It looked nothing like that before. Not in a nostalgic way either. Now, we've got probably the most famous mural in Paphos coming up. Or you can see here that work is still going on with the renovations. So imagine when it's all finished what it'll look like. People will still moan, they always do. But I for one think it's an incredible job. Oh, thanks mate, that's just what I wanted. But this is called Aphrodite's Children, and it was painted as part of one of the street art festivals they had here a few years back, as were virtually all the other murals you see dotted around Paphos. Well, Old Town anyway. Gradually the murals disappear, but this one they seem to be preserving it, which is good, because the building behind is gone but that wall's still there. But they disappear, they get painted on, and they're only temporary. And I keep stressing this because when you come to somewhere like Old Town, if you don't see these things when you have the chance, you may well miss it, and that would be a shame. Right, I'm going to cross the road, walk up here a little bit, and then go onto a quieter street. Wish me luck. Relatively painless. This is the top end of that alley we saw earlier. There's another mural there, and there used to be next to it a bigger mural on the wall there, but well, for a start the wall's no longer there. So we'll be going down that way in either the third or fourth instalment. And for a taste of what Old Town used to be like, okay, it wasn't quite that run down. Yep, so in part 3 I will be doing the area ahead of us. And part 4 I'll be heading towards Kennedy Square. I'm saying that more for my benefit than yours, to be honest. You know what? Now we're heading back to the square. The way that's is now a closed road, which makes sense because there was really no need for it. You'll have noticed that there's a lot of bars and restaurants here, And Old Town is, especially for the local population, a very popular place at night. And when I get a camera that can shoot properly at night time, I'll show you why. Now, if you remember, I was talking about disappearing murals before. Well, the granddaddy of them was just up here. There was a huge mural on that white building above, I don't know, it's Mallow I suppose it's called, and it got completely painted over because the guy who owns the building was renovating it or something. But it's a crying shame because I don't know how he could do it, but there you go. But the artist wasn't perturbed. He painted a tower in New Oscapu, which is even better and well worth tracking down. I think I'll put a link to that as well. Now this place, I was going to film it inside, but the lighting isn't very good for this kind of camera, so I'm going to return there at a later date and give it the attention it deserves. But it's a very nice, I wouldn't just call it an art shop, because there are like lots of artisans in there, like a community of art shops if you like, and you can do lessons and stuff in there as well. But they will get their own film, I think. Right, we're now coming up to the mosque, as you can see. There's Old Town Market down there. I think I'll say goodbye at the cats, because you never know, we might bump into the cat lady. More views of the mosque. Are there any cats? Here's one. Oh, there's a few more. Meow, meow. Yes. Alright. You're a chatty one, aren't you? Here comes a ginger one. Yeah, and you, and you. Oh yeah, you are. Just want to say hello and have a play, don't you? And if you can't smell my cats, there's another one there. And I think we'll end it there, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 3. Cheers.